Hello, hello. Hi, Zipporah. Do you hear me? I hope you can hear me now. Hi. Do you hear me? Okay, awesome. Perfect. Okay, good. Get some water. That's my background music. So today, okay. Yes, thank you. Awesome. So today I will be talking about what fibroids are, the different types of fibroids, and I have this uterus model, and we will be talking about what these different things are, these abnormal things. Hello, Jessica. Hi. Okay. So, what are fibroids? According to Google, and I'm looking at my notes, fibroids are also called lyomas. They are growths made up of muscle and connective tissue from the wall of the uterus. So essentially, fibroids are internal trash bags. Okay, it's a way to let the body or to alert the body that something wrong is happening. So it goes to an empty space in the body, which is the uterus, and it just basically creates a home for itself. Okay, so they're abnormal growths made up of tissue and cells, but they're internal trash bags is what I like to call them. Okay, and there are 4 types of fibroids. You have subserosal, submucosal, intramural, and pedunculated fibroids. Okay, so when it comes to the subserosal fibroids, these are the fibroids that develops inside of the uterine cavity, okay, where the baby develops. And it causes, some of the symptoms are that it causes severe cramping, it causes heavy bleeding, it causes frequent urination, it can cause lower back pain, and it can also cause painful sex, okay? And then the next type we have is submucosal fibroids. And when it comes to this fibroids, some women tend to pass a lot of clots, okay? It causes fatigue and dizziness. It can cause heavy bleeding and prolonged menstruation. It causes back and pelvic pain. It can cause severe anemia. And this type of fibroid, it causes high amounts of surgery, the submucosal fibroids. And then we have the intramural fibroids. Some women, when they have bleeding in between periods, it could be due to this type of fibroid. Okay, it can also cause lower back pain like some of the others. It causes pelvic pain. This one can cause extended periods, and it can grow outside of the uterus. Okay, sometimes when women look pregnant, it could be due to this type of fibroids, the intramural fibroids. And then we have the pedunculated fibroids. It's least common, but it's still a thing for a lot of women. So it's not as common as the other types of fibroids. But this fibroid, what makes it different is that it hangs on a stalk. Yeah, there are 4 types. So it hangs on a stalk, and sometimes when it gets twisted, it can cause a lot of pain to some women, because it's like, just imagine someone like taking your leg and twisting it, it's going to be very painful. So with this fibroid, it doesn't just sit in the wall of the uterus or, in the womb. It actually hangs by a stalk, like grapes hanging on a vine. And when it gets twisted, because it's connected to the uterus, it's going to cause a lot of pain. Okay. And this can cause increased menstrual cramping too, and increased urination. So here we have this model here, and it has all types of the fibroids. This right here. Okay, so we know, or may not know, that these are the fallopian tubes here. This is the fundus, the head of the uterus. This is the whole uterus. This is the vagina here and the cervix. So I'm trying to get closer. This right here, this is a pedunculated fibroid. You see how it has like that top area? It's like hanging by a stalk. These things right here, these are polyps. Yeah, some women with fibroids actually has polyps too. Because when I had the fibroids, I had polyps and I didn't even know that. I thought it was something that normally lives in the colon, but it can also live in the uterus too. So I released polyps when I was detoxing my body and cleansing my body naturally and without surgery too. So yeah, I had 3 polyps that I released, and I thought they were fibroids, but come to find out they were polyps. Okay, so you see this black stuff right here? This is endometriosis. Okay, this is endometriosis right here, these black things right here. And then these white things that right here are actually cancer. These white things here, this is actually cancer. Yeah, it's very fascinating. This is a carcinoma right here also, which is the same thing, cancer. Carcinoma right here, this is a fibrotumor. This is in a wall of the uterus right here. These are the fibrotumors. And then some people have PCOS. Thank you, Zipporah. Some people have PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. So that means there are a lot of cysts in the ovaries, and sometimes people end up getting their ovaries removed because of this, you know. So this is the cysts all in the ovaries, and that's the fallopian tube right here. And even right here you see some more endometriosis. So endometriosis can be on the ovaries or in the uterus right here. You see that? Yeah, I know a lot of people, Zipporah, that were diagnosed with PCOS too, and you can definitely get rid of them naturally. There's some more right here. Endometriosis. It like really tries to take over the whole uterus, you know, or even the ovaries, because they're all right here. These are endometriosis, all right here. You see, this is a pretty big model too. There's even some back here, endometriosis, you know. So this is the model, and in here, this is like an open ovary, and it contains like this black thing right here is carcinoma. So women can have cancer inside of their ovaries too. You see that right there? This is a follicle right here, this red thing right here. This is the corpus albicans, which is part of the ovary, so it's not anything abnormal. But yeah, there are a lot of abnormalities. Like this here is not a normal looking uterus. It's a very unhealthy uterus. You got the cancer or the carcinoma, you got the endometriosis here, even in the ovaries, you have the fibroid tumors, the pedunculated fibroids, the polyps. Yeah, so this is a very unhealthy uterus. And the purpose of my program, the Happy Uterus Academy, is to eliminate all of this without surgery. So I hope you all enjoyed this. This is the live for today on what fibroids are and how they look inside of the uterus. So I hope you learned a lot, and I will catch you tomorrow on the next live. So tomorrow I'm gonna go live in the morning this time instead of the afternoon. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Jessica. So I'm gonna go live tomorrow, and we're going to make an herbal tea. So get your herbs ready, because tomorrow around maybe 10-11ish, we're gonna go live and we're gonna make some herbal tea. So a lot of people don't really know how to make herbal tea. They think you have to boil the herbs, but you don't. You really have to steam it. But we'll be learning that tomorrow. So thanks for watching this live, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you. Thank you so much, you all. See you guys on the next one. Bye.